TMS stands for Transcranial Magnetic Stimulation. It is a treatment that is using electromagnetic energy to treat different mental health conditions, more specifically treatment-resistant depression. Generally, medications are about 60% effective in treating specifically depression and OCD. With TMS, we're closer to the 75% efficacy range. It offers a lot of hope for folks that they say, I've literally tried everything. I've done everything I can do, and my doctor wants me to try this TMS. And so these are folks that have tried numerous antidepressants. They've done maybe multiple courses of psychotherapy. They may have done things like ECT or other modalities to attempt to treat their depression, and they're not finding much relief. We're finding that it's those types of patients that have the buy-in for this type of a treatment because they've tried all these medications and they're tired of it, understandably so. TMS gives them an alternative option where they know exactly what they're stepping into. These are treatments that are not invasive, they're local, so they're just treating a very small part of the brain. They're not systemic, and so we don't see the side effects that we would normally see with antidepressant medications and other modalities. What we try to do with medication typically is to stimulate or change kind of the regulation of neurotransmitters in the brain in hopes of treating depression or obsessive compulsive disorder, because we want to be able to provide some relief for those symptoms that are really distressing. And so what TMS is doing is essentially trying to affect brain chemistry or stimulate neurotransmitters organically rather than using a medication. It is not providing the patient with those side effects that you would typically see with medication. Because it's a localized treatment, it's only treating a specific part of the brain. There's no chance for those adverse effects to happen. With TMS, it's a bit more efficacious than an antidepressant, so it's actually working a bit better and providing quicker relief and some longer lasting relief for patients. The most commonly reported effect that was found in clinical trials and real-world studies was headache, mild headache, which typically would not persist the entire length of the treatment. Sometimes it's just the first few sessions. Some patients do experience a headache. Most patients don't that we treat. Usually it's remedied by, over-the-counter pain medication. The pulses are meant to kind of stimulate neurotransmitter activity, and so it can take a bit for the patient to adapt to that feeling. It's a really good feeling to be able to lay your head down at night and know that you're doing something that is so impactful, and just to see some of the transformations that we've been able to be witness to with our own eyes. And we've had patients crying and hugging us at the end of treatment and shocked themselves that they responded so well and that they feel so much better. To hear people say over and over again, like, I didn't think this was going to work for me. I didn't think this was going to work for me. It's the best kind of way to, blow a patient's expectations out of the water. How could you not feel good about being affiliated with something like that? It saves lives, honestly, and it has. To know that they can come in here and they are going to get exactly what they expect, and in most cases more than they expect. It's pretty phenomenal.